my first question is non-spoiler for both of you, but I guess you could take it in a spoiler direction. It's inspired by what is now two of my favorite scenes of this franchise. In the first movie, we get Alan Grant seeing the Brachiosaurus for the first time, and then here we get Dr. Loomis seeing the Titanosaurus, and I just love how well those scenes emphasize like the awe and how spectacular and magical it could be to see a dinosaur. So for both of you, I want to know what your version of that moment on this set was. The time when you stopped, looked around, and said to yourself, like, my God, this is incredible. I'm making a Jurassic movie.
Wait, for me, it was we shot at the rafting, the first, when the character of Luna Teresa is grabbing the boat and all that. There was, I can say anything, right?
Go for it.
There's this dinosaur, I don't know how it's called, but it's been eaten and it's half, eaten by the T-Rex. And it was the first time there was a real thing looking at, and it was like, me and Luna and David and Adrina were like, holy shit, we're in a Jurassic World movie. Oh my goodness. So that was it. And then seeing Scarlett and Rupert and Mahershala there, and I was, oh my goodness, yeah.
There are so many. I mean, wading through a swamp up to your chest while something swims through your legs and in a real jungle is definitely up there. And then there's bits where we had to recreate, kind of this sort of world in a studio afterwards to do some pickups, and seeing the beautiful work of the set designers, and I couldn't believe I was standing in cold, grey, rainy England and actually looked like this.
Oh. Yeah. Movie magic.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Speaking of movie magic, this is the most spoilery question I could ask you.
Okay.
I need to know the movie magic behind filming a D-Rex death scene.
Well, that feels like I feel very honored to have been allowed to do one of those. It's crazy because it's so specific when you see it. Like, he treats me like a popsicle or a corn dog or something, and it's but in the end it's just me hanging on a bit of wire, and the rest of it they put in, but I don't know, it's pretty grim when the head comes off.
What was your reaction to seeing the finished product for the first time? Because that sequence is spectacular.
Oh yeah, I thought they just did such an incredible job, and the choices that's used in the sound mix of whether it's what kind of scream or what kind of death rattle there are, and the idea that there's this quite sort of plaintive noise and then just nothing but the sound of crunching bones. It was very well done.
Sound design in this movie, in many respects, is just like spot on, pitch perfect. Manuel, I want to go back to that the river raft scene, because it's one of my favorite scenes from the book. I'm so happy to finally get a version of it on the big screen, and it's an extensive sequence. So maybe going into filming that, which part of it did you think was going to be the most difficult for you, and ultimately was it, or did a different aspect of it catch you by surprise?
I thought it was going to be so easy. And when they told me I'm like, I know how to do this. I've done it. And doing it in the river, because we shot it in parts, some parts in Thailand, and then we finished in London in this, fake river where they train for the rafting Olympics and all this. But it has a lot of power. Like, it really, so that was really intense. It's really intense because you're trying to act, but at the same time, how do you say?
Capsizing? Going under.
You go under, and it really, it's really fun, but it was challenging. I thought it was going to be easier than that, yeah.
Watching some behind the scenes of the wire work involved in that, it's something else. Yeah. I'll end with one semi-silly question, but it's something I think about often because I've learned nothing from this franchise. Let's say Jurassic World really existed. 1, would you go to the park? And 2, what is the first exhibit you would visit?
Oh my word. I mean, there's the kind of, I want to be the guy that's like, no, on ethical and moral grounds, I would absolutely boycott. But the truth is, I would be first in line. Because just the thought that we would get to see a dinosaur for real is too beautiful to pass up. I mean, I think it's what you said. It's the moments of awe and wonder. Everyone might think, oh, the T-Rex. I don't know. I think I'd rather feel there's just the pure experience of sharing space with another beast that was that incredible.
Yeah, I would definitely visit, yeah. I would love to see the T-Rex.
I don't blame you. I'd want to see the T-Rex. I'd be tempted to see the raptors, the Dilophosaurus, everything that is super dangerous.
But you could touch a Titanosaur's leg, and
that would be pretty magical.
Yeah, that would be magical. Yeah. And that moment is so beautiful in the movie.
I'm going to say huge congratulations on Rebirth. Really something else. Excellent new chapter to a franchise that I love. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.